80s Rockstars, #1 hits, tragic celebrity deaths, shocking true stories, music legends lost, unbelievable rock tragedies, and the dark side of fame. If those search-supercharged keywords pulled you here, you're in the right place. Tonight we're peeling back the leather-clad curtain on 2080s Rockstars with #1 hits who are now dead. From stadium-shaking anthems to unbelievable endings, each story proves that fame can crank the volume to 11 and still end in silence. Strap in, hit subscribe, and let's count them down. John Lennon, Beatles icon, 80s chart comeback. After 5 silent years, Lennon roared back with "Just Like Starting Over," blasting to #1 in December 1980. He sketched stage designs in his Dakota apartment and bragged Sean's lullabies had morphed into arena hooks. The single felt like a reboot, hinting the 80s might get a Beatle World Tour. December 8, 1980. 5 shots from Mark David Chapman ended the dream on West 72nd Street. Radios looped the song Lennon never performed live. Candlelit crowds sang "Imagine Coast to Coast." His murder ignited gun control debates and birthed the annual worldwide moment of silence, 10:50 p.m. every December 8th. Queen, Freddie Mercury, stadium rock king, vocal powerhouse, another one bites the dust, fused disco bass with arena attitude, parking at #1 for 3 weeks and selling 7 million singles. Mercury's mic stand twirls and call-and-response games basically invented modern crowd control. November 24, 1991. AIDS-related pneumonia silenced him just 24 hours after he finally went public about the disease. Tribute concerts raised $30 million within a year. #Freddie Day trends every November 24th as fans flood timelines with operatic high notes and red AIDS ribbons. David Bowie, genre-bending chameleon, 80s dance rock crossover, with Nile Rodgers producing and Stevie Ray Vaughan-style riffing, Let's Dance, hit #1 in 20 countries, turning Bowie into MTV's most mercurial superstar. January 10, 2016. Liver cancer took him 2 days after he dropped the prophetic LP Black Star. Easter egg hunters flooded Reddit. Lazarus clocked 8 million streams in 24 hours, proving even in death, his music legacy will never die. Prince, Minneapolis sound architect, genre-shattering genius, and When Doves Cry ruled the Hot 100 for 5 weeks, first #1 ever with no baseline. Purple Rain Tour grossed $72 million and drenched arenas in lavender fog. April 21, 2016, an accidental fentanyl overdose inside Paisley Park. City murals bloomed overnight. Google searches for opioid crisis spiked 4,900%. His vault keeps emptying new tracks, proving legends can outstream mortality. Michael Jackson, pop rock crossover king, Thriller era, Beat It spent 3 weeks at #1, snagged Record of the Year, and shattered MTV's racial barrier. Many people don't know that Eddie Van Halen played a blistering 30-second solo on Beat It, and it immediately became guitar school homework. June 25, 2009. Propofol-induced cardiac arrest. 2.3 billion people followed the story live online, the internet's first global obituary. Since then, his estate has grossed over $2 billion, proving controversy can't mute gravitational talent. Eddie Van Halen, rock star, guitar shred innovator, 80s hard rock juggernaut, the synth-soaked Jump, held #1 for 5 weeks, while Eddie's two-hand tapping turned Frankenstrat into legend. October 6, 2020, throat cancer claimed him at 65. YouTubers launched the 5,150 challenge. Play 150 notes in 5 minutes, no mistakes. Spoiler, nobody nailed it. George Michael, pop rock crooner, 80s chart domination, Faith, spent 4 weeks at #1, its leather jacket swagger selling 25 million albums and rewriting boy band escape plans forever. December 25, 2016. Heart failure turned Last Christmas into a bittersweet soundtrack. Spotify streams jumped 3,000% overnight. Fans lit candles beside tinsel, and fans mourned the loss of yet another 80s music legend. Olivia Newton-John, 80s pop rock fitness craze, aerobics queen, physical, dominated the Hot 100 for a record-breaking 10 weeks. Leg warmers became global currency. Gyms morphed into music video sets. August 8, 2022. Breast cancer complications. Let's Get Physical Challenge raised $2 million for oncology research in 7 days, showing legacy can flex harder than tragedy. Robert Palmer, MTV-style icon Power Suit Rock, his Mannequin Band video drove Addicted to Love to #1 and spawned thousands of lipstick-stiff parodies. September 26, 2003. Massive heart attack in Paris at 54. Classic rock spins rocketed 600% within 24 hours, and the world mourned the loss of this music legend. Falco, Austrian rap-rock pioneer, one-hit wonder legend, Rock Me Amadeus remains the only German-language #1 on the Hot 100. Mozart cosplay met synth bass magic, and the world yelled "ooh ooh ooh" in perfect bad German. February 6, 1998. His Mitsubishi collided with a bus in the Dominican Republic. Official report: massive head trauma. European clubs still close the night with his bilingual banger. His legend lives on. Michael Hutchence, Australian sex symbol frontman, Need You Tonight hit #1 in January 1988, exporting Aussie swagger worldwide. His snake hip prowl set the blueprint for every future pop bad boy. November 22, 1997, found hanged in a Sydney hotel. Official verdict: he took his own life, but conspiracy blogs are still typing. In excess streams spike every anniversary as fans chase closure they'll never get. Rest in peace, Michael. Steve Clark, Les Paul riff machine, 80s arena metal, Love Bites became Def Leppard's lone #1, fueled by Clark's wall of guitars layering that turned Hysteria Diamond, and Def Leppard into an 80s power band. January 8, 1991, respiratory failure from booze and pills combo. The band flies the Union Jack at half-mast on every tour backdrop, a silent sixth string forever missing. Geils, blues rock lifer turned MTV darling Centerfold ruled 6 weeks at #1, its clap-along chorus still echoing in high school gyms. April 11, 2017, Natural Causes at 71. Classic rock stations saw a 600% bump in spins, proving class reunion anthems never graduate. Men at Work, Greg Ham, Piccolo riff legend, Aussie New Wave ambassador, Down Under top 10 countries, turning Vegemite into a brand tourists all wanted to try. April 19, 2012, suspected heart attack. Years of plagiarism regarding this hit song, lawsuit stress that loomed, fans launched #FluteGate to defend his legacy. However, in my opinion, his legacy is well intact. Rest in peace, Greg Ham. Brad Delp, frontman of the legendary band Boston Crystal Falsetto Powerhouse, 80s power ballad king, after a 7-year hiatus, Boston roared back as Amanda hit #1, reminding radio that softness can still shred. March 9, 2007. His life came to a tragic end with a carbon monoxide death. Guitar Hero forums built pixel heart shrines that night, turning gaming spaces into grieving spaces. And yet another 80s rock star we lost to the dark side of fame. Toto, Jeff Porcaro, groove architect, session drummer deity, his Rosanna Shuffle rewired drumming textbooks, while Africa spent one glorious week at #1 and every other week on karaoke playlists forever. August 5, 1992. Allergic reaction to garden pesticide triggered heart failure. Drummers staged a 24-hour global live stream covering his grooves, raising funds for asthma research. Chris Squire, prog rock bass pioneer, with Fairlight samples and a tight radio mix, owner of A Lonely Heart, shocked purists by going #1. Squire's melodic bass leads proved the low end could call the shots. June 27, 2015, acute erythroid leukemia. Prog forums responded with marathon 17-minute solos, because prog never says goodbye in 4 quarters time. Pete Burns, androgynous new wave provocateur, UK #1, global club destroyer, and the eye patch look that foreshadowed TikTok gender-fluid swagger. October 23, 2016, massive cardiac arrest at 57. TikTok lip syncs topped 1 billion plays the following week. He's still spinning audiences round. UB40, Astro, reggae toaster, 80s crossover architect. His vocal interjections turned Neil Diamond's ballad into a sunshine-soaked #1 and patio bar anthem. November 6, 2021, cancer-related illness. Streams of red wine cork-popped 1.5 million times that weekend alone. A bittersweet global toast. Mike and the Mechanics, Paul Young, soulful tenor, heartbreaking soft rock. The Living Years hit #1 in March 1989 and still wrecks Father's Day playlists worldwide. July 15, 2000, massive heart attack at 53. Every June, streaming spikes prove its message. Say it now before it's too late keeps echoing across generations. 80s rock legends, tragic endings, music history revealed. That's the countdown. Which fallen icon still thunders through your speakers? Drop a comment, smash like, and ring the bell so YouTube keeps feeding you our dark side of fame deep dives. For more Hollywood misfortune, from freak on-set accidents to unsolved celebrity mysteries, click the playlist on screen next. Keep your volume loud and your curiosity louder. I'm out.